Good morning, my people, or good afternoon, or good evening, or good night. Any one way you want, just take it. So today, I decided to do this video because a lot of people are confused about the blood group, rhesus factor, and the like. Before now, when you want to get married, they will ask you to do your genotype. Genotype, your genotype. AS will not marry AS. SS will not marry AS, but AA can marry anybody. So we know about genotype. And then another important factor when you want to get married is your blood group. And everybody have their blood group and then the rhesus factor. You have either O positive or O negative, A positive or A negative, AB, all the blood group. So everybody has either a positive or negative rhesus factor. So if your husband is A positive and you are O negative, like me, when you are having your children, you have to be very careful because when you become pregnant and your baby decide to inherit everything from his father, including the rhesus factor of his father, which is positive, and you are negative, at the point of delivery, when the baby is coming out, there is a possibility that the blood of the baby, which is positive, will mix with the blood of the mother, which is negative. And then the system of the mother will build some antibodies. It's like soldiers in the system. We'll be saying, which kind of strange blood is this one that is coming into our body? So they'll form those antibodies as soldiers and be waiting. Let them catch this type of blood again next time. So when the woman takes in for the second baby, those antibodies in the woman's system that have formed as a result of that positive blood that was there will now fight this one. If this one too decide to inherit the positive blood of his father and enter into the system of the mother, these antibodies will kill it, destroy it, and the woman will start having stillbirth, miscarriages. Usually, the first pregnancy is not supposed to have any problem, but if the hospital that you are going to know they're supposed to do, know what they are supposed to do, like the hospital I used when I gave birth to my first baby, they gave me, there's an injection that you are giving. It is called Rogam. When you deliver your first child, your baby, before, within 72 hours, you're supposed to take that injection called Rogam. It will help your system to be cleansed and be ready for the next baby. I am O negative and my husband is A positive. I have 4 children, healthy, strong, no problem. Because the hospital I went to, they discovered on time that I was rhesus negative. So when I had my first baby, they would give me the injection, that Rogam, within 72 hours. The second baby too. And then like that. And I had my four babies. So having a rhesus factor that is negative is not a suicide mission. Does not mean that you cannot have baby. Does not mean that you cannot take in normally. But there are medical procedures that will go through. When you are pregnant, like when you're pregnant with the second baby, they I think at 4 months, at 8 months or so, they will do a test that is called indirect comb test. That indirect comb test is to check the environment where your baby is growing inside. They will say, okay, they will do the test. If it comes out negative, it will mean that the baby is okay, the program they gave you is working well, and your system is perfect, and your baby will come to term. And it happened like that for all my 3 babies until the last one. When I had the pregnancy at first, there was a little stress, complicated, threatening emotion. And towards the end, when it was 8 months, they did indirect comb test, and it came out positive, which means that the environment was not conducive for the baby to remain till 9 months. At 8 months, the baby had to be removed to save the baby. Hallelujah. So, if you are O negative, A negative, B negative. Doesn't mean you cannot have babies. My sister, you will have healthy babies. Just go to a good hospital that will take care of you and give you all the necessary medical attention that you need so that you can be okay. Don't worry. And I even heard recently that God is healing people. You can be healed from AA, from SS to AA. And I saw a testimony of a girl that was O negative that has become O positive. So God is doing miracles. And even if your own does not change, there is a miracle of preservation when the medical team of the hospital you are going to can do a good job for you. I know that no matter what your rhesus factor is, you have your babies well. Just go to a good hospital, not roadside hospital, my sister, good hospital. And make sure you are sure of your rhesus factor and your genotype, and then you are good to go. God bless you.